adventurers, and welcome to the Drunken Pony Pub. My name is Brad, and I will be your bartender and your DM for this evening. So grab a drink, find a seat, and let's start our adventure. So the last place we left off, you all have been properly introduced to Finch and sort of the Time Watch movement. They filled you in a little bit on the history, maybe not fully or everything that you would need to know, but they've filled you in a little bit on what's going on and what your motivations might be. Basically, they've asked for your help to within the rebellion. You guys have started your journey up towards Gray, hopefully to get more information and maybe be briefed on where your first missions will take you. And you have been led up to the castle, where you have been just sort of welcomed in. And that is where we left off. You were all walking through the castle doors. So that's exactly where we'll pick back up. You guys go into the very, very large swinging doors. They're very, very ornate. The hallway has a red carpet that's rolled out. It is velvety soft. It's beautiful. Very, very bougie.
Maybe the paparazzi makes moves.
The stone on the walls is very, very well cut, and there are statues that face inward, that line across. These seem to be royal knights, perhaps. They were at some points probably now deceased members of the either the royal family or royal guard. You're not entirely sure because they don't all have nameplates. They're all definitely very distinct, so they're all definitely representative of individuals. You just don't know who they all are at this moment. There's one guard at the front and one guard at the back who are leading you all in, but they don't really seem intimidated or like they're expecting you to do anything.
Just more like an escort.
More like an escort than anything else. There's one guard who was left behind at the door as well.
Are we still on our horses?
No, those are they.
Yes.
Just you.
Just me. I'm the horse.
Fucking nobles, man.
You are the horse
The whole
now.
time I've been the horse.
You played the horse and nobody knew it.
Screw it.
So you're being led in, and you pass by a lot of different rooms. Some of them look like they might be bedrooms. Some of them might be council rooms. But you're taken to the very, very big room in the back of the hall. Very large doorway, and the guard at the front knocks 3 times. There's a pause, and then you hear a kind of distant from the inside. And he swings the door open. Go on in.
Thank you, sir.
Ben walks in first.
I
assume you all follow, unless you
Yeah.
have a reason not to.
Yeah, you say.
And sitting on a throne that's definitely too big for him is a fairly young man with a nice, well-kept beard, long brown hair that is tied at the back, large crown, beautiful white robes. The room is fairly open. There is a table to the corner that looks like it might be for meetings or maybe a short break, like maybe a meal. There is a chair next to him that looks like it might be for a queenly role. It's like one step down on elevation, but it is empty at the moment. There's another smaller chair, not quite as ornate, to his left, and there's an older individual who's sitting in it who is wearing a large kind of frumpy hat and has a long gray beard. Then standing to the other wall to the right, so the table being on his left, your all's right when you come in, but to his right there is a man in silver armor who you recognize as Finch, who is standing kind of at attention as you enter.
Hey, Bird Boy's here.
Yes. Red, the king nods his head. Please come in, shut the door. She walks in, waits until you're all in, and then closes the door behind you.
Like, no.
Ed, please, up. No, don't.
No, I didn't prostrate, I bowed.
I'm sorry?
I didn't prostrate, I bowed.
Still. Don't. We're all equals here as far as I'm concerned. He takes a step down, so he's on eye level with you all. Just
They are communists.
What is socialist nation?
what?
That wasn't in canon.
My name is Darius, and you can call me such.
Hello, such.
God.
Honestly, that was good. I'll let you do it. I am the King of Grey, so taken by everyone else. You have all met Finch, I believe. Don't worry, we can speak freely. Those doors do block all sound. There is a magical incantation. Even the guard who led you in here can no longer hear us.
But you heard the knock.
I call back towards the door.
Yes, you can hear direct.
Your
voice
hat's
on the door.
stupid. That's right, he can't hear us.
Who's wearing a hat?
Guard,
No, he's not.
who did I talk to?
I don't know. Yeah, the little old man who's wearing the frumpy hat that was sitting next to him kind of glares at you.
In this direction.
I am, as I said, Darius, and I am the current leader of the Time Watch. Obviously operating under guise of a loyalist city. But, welcome to Grey. I thank you all. Finch has told me that if you came this far, clearly you are in for the journey, and in to help us out. I assume, right? Yes.
I am always down for adventure.
That will be supplied. Also, goods. I believe some of you are in need of armor, perhaps weapons, and I assume you will need a house, which I can supply for you. You will have a base of operations here within Grey.
Instead of a house,
No, not instead of a house.
how do you feel about a ship?
You realize how landlocked we are right here, correct?
A flying machine.
No. No, you see, Ink, if he provides us with a ship, then that means he gets to pick the ship. So it would be better if we saved up for our own ship. You saved up for your own
I
ship.
will
so
get you a
can decide.
house. If you ever need a ship, I can pull some strings and get you one commission. For time being. Just please be aware, Admiral Hensley, who is a member of the Royal Navy, is
commission?
He needs to give us a ship.
is 100% a loyalist. So just stay aware of whatever you say to him.
So, I'm sorry, I was explaining what commission meant.
I said the person that I would have to commission a ship for you from is a loyalist. So his name is Admiral Hensley. He would not be quite on our side. I operate completely under the table with Finch and my advisor.
And if we killed this Hensley
Please do not.
and we took the ship,
Please do not.
He has to make the ship.
We do not need any more suspicion. You understand that I have given a pseudo-loyalty to Kronos, which I have completely swept aside in order to save my town and keep it from ever being wiped out by them.
so you're a liar.
Yes.
I like this guy. We can trust him.
I have a task for you all, and that is what Finch first grabbed you for. A member of my council has recently gone missing. I figured this would be a good way to initiate you all and figure out where your loyalties lie. If that would be okay. I shouldn't say a member of my council. A member of my council's daughter. He is fine. She is not. I don't know where she is. They live within the castle, and she has recently disappeared. Very, very strange situation. We're not sure if it was something dark or evil or just terrible kidnapping, but if you could find her, figure out where she is, whether she's alive, and or bring her back, it would prove your loyalty to me. I consider that a good enough task to warrant buying you whatever you need. House, weapons, armor. There's something funny, sir.
He closes his book real quick. No.
He's probably laughing at the stupid hat, too.
He's seen something off the ground.
Why don't you take off yours?
My hat is rad. Thank you.
I'll quite like his hat. I'll take off my hood though. You can look at that.
It's okay.
Forgive my friends. This rough around the edges, but they are incredibly capable. They are willing to help out.
Would you like some armor?
Please.
Then please help me as well. I know it's very sudden for me to throw a task on you all, as you are just now settling in and moving in, but I believe that you will find that when you are arriving in this world, the entire rebellion has sort of come to a head. There's been a lot of tension lately. Recently, a city in the far west was completely wiped off the face of the earth for simply being slightly rebellious.
What city?
The city of
Madden.
Greenfield. You will not find it on your map. It was a very, very small town. That being said, it still was people. Humans and some elves.
Now, what would
They're
have
no
been
longer
considered
alive.
slightly rebellious to get that sort of response?
Somebody posted a picture that had Kronos with a funny mustache. Well.
Deserved.
So you see why I must pledge my loyalty and do all of this behind a closed door. Now that you have all arrived this far, obviously if you were to go tell somebody that I am not the kiss-up that I pretend to be, we will have to kill you. But I think that's fair, right?
I expect nothing less.
Good. One
Bryn's
of my
already
guards...
threatened me, so I don't
I'm
mind.
sorry?
So Bryn's already threatened me before, so I don't mind.
She does do that from time to time. Does anyone have any questions for me? I will willingly answer anything you want. You've clearly come this far.
Mark, the what's the word? Judd's an idiot.
The actor.
Yeah.
The princess or the girl?
No, I'm trying to
Female?
the hostage.
Yes.
That's too big a word.
Cynic's daughter.
What is her name? How did she? Where did she seem to have gone? Just some details about our objective.
We will gladly show you her room where she was last seen. Her name is... I have to write everything down because, man, I swear my memory is awful. Ataria. A-T-A-R-I-A. Yes. Can't spell off the top of my head.
Cadence. Not there.
Yeah, I was like, Atari?
Atari.
Atari.
It's Atari.
Apostrophe.
Atari-A. Ataria of the Nintendo.
She's a very kind girl. She is roughly 14. My father has been a very loyal member of my council for a long time and one of the very few that I have trusted with my secret. Getting her back would be very, very close to me as well. She is like a daughter to me.
What sort of description would you have of her so we know who to look out for?
She's blonde, blue eyes, roughly 5 feet tall. Sweet girl, I don't know what else to say. She was last seen wearing a white nightgown. She disappeared 3 days ago. Yes.
Everybody seems to be really concerned about this girl. How many people do we have? Like how many allies do we have? How many people of the Time Watcher are there? Do we have any heavy artillery? Because we're taking on Kronos, right?
One heavy artillery.
Never mind.
You actually asked a very good question. Please let me brief you on a bit more history.
I like big fish. Not really small fish, big fish.
There are, I believe Finch may have told you there are 2 groups to this rebellion. There is the actual rebellion army. That is where all the military force is.
Yeah, are we like cool with them?
Finch sort of like rolls his eyes over on the side. For the most part, yes. Their
Yeah, an
methods are a bit different than ours. They believe that fire is best fought with fire. Whenever a rebellious city is destroyed, maybe a loyalist city should be as well. There's a lot of innocent people caught up in that crossfire, and we don't follow that rule.
Yeah.
That's the reason
Innocent
Finch
is a-
reformed the new Time Watch, of which I now am the leader. We currently have 7, as far as I know, active members who are actually out participating. Each of them is a very, very trained warrior, much like Finch and Rendar. It's the best I can offer you. We do have some smaller allies, but that's your generals. That's your main people that you can actually go to and trust.
Do we have like safe houses?
Yes.
We have, like, you guys have code too?
Yes.
Okay.
But you will be briefed, assuming you complete this mission for me.
I'm gonna need a verbal briefing. If you hand me a notebook, I will throw it at you.
Hand me the notes and I'll verbally brief you.
That will work. There is codes, there is methods, there is symbols. There are signs. We have ways of identifying each other. You've already met 3 of my very, very prominent members, and then Finch himself as well.
Who else is there? I might ask.
I don't want to give you too many names. I have a very lovely woman up in Evolution who has probably the most risky job, as it is a very, very violent city of progress.
Yes. Oh, Evolution, what a coincidence.
Hey, that's
my
where
friend
you're from.
Jem is from there, yes.
Yeah.
Your name is Jim.
Jolly.
It is not.
Okay.
It is a lie.
Cole mostly operates up in the Argo Forest area, so that is where he tends to stay, but we very quickly bring him back for any missions that might involve ripping somebody's head off. That seems to be his specialty for the most part. We do have one individual in the northern continent. We also have one in the eastern continent. And then we have another one in the Argo Forest, but she lives deep in, and she has remained fairly neutral with the whole rebellion and split from the Time Watch thing.
So she's useless.
For us, yes.
So,
Very, very kind woman, don't get me wrong, and she would help you in a pinch, but when it comes to actually needing to kill somebody, she would rather keep her hands clean.
is this the largest your numbers have been, or are they...
No, this is actually the smallest our numbers have been.
Yes, well, is something happened particularly?
Oh,
Yes.
people die.
A bomb.
There, when I said it has been coming to a head, it was not an exaggeration. The pushback from the Loyalist army has been great. In the northern continent, we have lost almost all of our land in progress. Well, the rebellion has. Our job as the Time Watch has been to systemically go and take out high priority targets, generals, with as few casualties as we can. Or perhaps gather intel, figure out where the army might strike next. We work with the rebellion for the purpose of the greater good, but we take matters into our own hands. Obviously, our priority targets are the Titans themselves, which we have thus far been very unsuccessful in locating and killing.
What is the, if you don't mind me asking, I know it may be a touchy subject, what is the casualties faced by the Time Watch specifically? What were your numbers at one point, at the highest point?
53 generals and many, many subjects.
We've got to that time then.
It was expected. It was going to happen. As things go to a head, more people would rather fight, once again, fire with fire than they would strategize and take out targets.
So many of them have left okay.
Some have.
Some-
Many have died, but some have just left.
That's a little bit more, I suppose.
We can't find this loyalist people.
The rebellion?
I was talking to you.
Maybe whisper quieter then.
Yeah, keep it down.
Now about this armor.
If you succeed in the task that I'm looking for, I will give you any basic armor you so desire. Fair?
See.
New language.
Yeah, I was dwarven.
I actually know Dwarven.
Congratulations.
Any further questions?
Am I good?
No further questions. Show us to the room.
Yes, that was my last question. Could we see?
Of course, yes.
Do we have any, head suspects?
Not particularly. I had a court.
Do you have a boyfriend?
No. I did have a court hearing here within the castle. It was sort of an event, we make them very festive whenever we're having all our, not so much trials, more like your land division was a little bit to the left, and now they think it's to the right, and everybody gets wine. Sort of get together, and we had many people in here the night before. Lots of noblemen, a court jester, some musicians, the queen was here.
Bet it was the harp player.
A lot of people in here, so we have a long list of potential suspects.
You have a butler.
Just the guards.
It's normally the butler.
Any further questions before I open this door?
Does anybody have a grudge against her dad?
Probably many people. My biggest concern is if somebody were to find my secret, being a part of the Time Watch, perhaps they would use this to get to me. Or perhaps they're using her for something else, maybe to bait somebody in or to lure a ransom sort of thing, you know what I mean?
So we could be already compromised.
Well, there's no use
I don't know how.
There's no use in speculating until we.
Of course, but that's why I'm nervous, is why I'm saying that there's even more pressure beyond the fact that I just care about the girl.
Alright, well, let's go see them.
Yes. Questions? Opening this door. Sound goes out once I open it. Yes? Swings open the door. The guard is still standing on the outside. Yes. Please, show them to the Darius room. Okay. Come with me. Rind and Slate stay behind to go top of the Finch. You can all handle this, I assume, yes?
I'm pretty decent at killing.
Hopefully you don't have to do that, but if you do, I guess, whatever. They take you over to about 4 doors down. Turn down one door, which leads to another hall. Walk down, go up some steps. It's kind of a maze almost. You're already getting kind of lost after about 4 or 5 turns. Beautiful views. You can see out some windows. There's a big town around. You see the tower that she was talking about previously. It looks old. Very, very old looking tower. Definitely the tallest one in here.
Hell yeah.
And takes up some more steps, turns a corner, and then swings open a door. There's a very large bedroom in front of you. Beautiful bed with clean white sheets. There is, what's the word I'm looking for? Like the box that goes around it with like curtains hanging. Very sheer.
Bathroom?
Yeah, but it's like up and about, where it hangs there.
God,
Sort of
yeah, I
drapery.
know.
Maybe it's considered like a canopy bed, something along those lines. I'm not good with the word terms for that. But yeah, there's drapes around the bed essentially. She has a big window that is closed and a rug on the ground. There is a chamber with a chamber pot over to the side, and a mirror and a small bucket for washing as well. But it all sounds kind of primitive, but it's actually very nice, very clean. That's pretty much what you got.
We'll start hunting down
Is it a
in the room
mess
for clues.
A what?
Is it like a mess or like kind of thrown about? Or
No, it
anything
doesn't
like
look thrown out whatsoever. The bed is unmade, however. I can draw it too for you.
How high
Just like
up are we?
2 floors. So you're on the 3rd floor, so there's 2 floors down below you.
Being an individual that
You guys
has
come in like here,
done or may not have done a job like this in the past, I'm going to go check the window, see if it's any of the
So a dresser over here,
see if there's any
another one over here.
scrape marks
and
of
then
it
just like a
being
little
like lockpicked
nightstand
or
right
something.
I'm sorry?
Uh,
Checking for the lock.
Yeah,
Yes.
check and see if like there's any like the scrape marks or like
Sure.
bending.
Give me an investigation check.
Because I might have done something like this job before. That like scrapes a grapple hook on the window frame. I don't know.
I'll check out the nightstand, I guess.
Sure.
And I'll check out the
Perception or investigation?
Investigation.
No,
Investigation.
that's probably.
Probably.
check around the bed for signs of struggle or
Sure.
any kind of identifying.
Go ahead and give me investigation for both of you as well.
That is a 12.
12. You don't notice anything like that. In fact, this looks pretty well locked.
4.
4.
I can't even
Just a
open
drawer.
the nightstand.
It's a drawer. There's a drawer here. Oh, this looks like girly stuff. We close it again.
Sorry.
10. In the bottom, you're not seeing anything. You do find what looks like maybe like a lever or something along those lines right there. What is everybody else doing, by the way?
Not laying on the bed.
I'll into this.
You would go into the chamber room. This chamber pot looks like it has not been used since the last time it was cleaned. And then there is a wash bin as well.
I'm confused on why I thought something would be in the dresser or the nightstand.
Yeah, you're just very confused.
Just stand by the door.
Standing by the door. Okay. You pull the lever, and then you hear a whoosh as the bed next to you just into the wall.
I guess I'll check that out.
You found
This
something?
happened.
It happens right after you pull the switch.
Yeah, so I mean, I pull it and then that happens and there's like a feed.
I think I found something. Yeah, so
It's
he's
like
just gonna
a
check that.
staircase now or something.
No, it's just the bed is now in the wall.
Oh,
It's one of those like
Yeah.
fancy beds.
It
that
drops
go out
down.
the wall.
Yep.
I'm gonna drop the 11.
Bed falls violently back down.
I'm gonna check back and
I have no idea.
check back where it closes up.
Okay.
They're gonna close me in right now, but can
Alright,
I
you-
investigate or
It's a wall right there until that bed rotates back. But yeah, you can investigate.
I'm gonna lay on the bed.
that is I think I'm on the bed too. So we're both up there.
Yes,
Oh, that's sweet.
But I'm standing. It's okay.
I'm laying down.
You have socks on.
Someone
That's
pull the
a lot
lever.
better. That is 22.
22. Looks like a wall. It's at the moment it has pretty seamless edges. Looking now, you can say, I would have been able to tell this rolls back or something changes about this bed because now I know what I'm looking for. But before it just looked like a wall.
Someone
Pull the lever.
pull the lever.
I pull the lever. I don't even question.
You run over, you pull it. Both of you go into the wall. Woo! You both take 5 points of crushing damage as you are between a mattress and the wall.
Well, okay, but one of them was a mattress.
Yeah, it's soft. It's better than it could be, but it was violent. And you are currently suffocating.
Why did you want me to pull that?
Probably I can get out.
What are the rest of you guys doing?
I notice a large bang.
Yeah, you hear it from this like wall between, which is fairly thin. It's only like maybe 3 feet thick. There's like commotion.
It's like really talking.
The walls have ears and mouths.
I'll go back. And,
Okay.
I see
The bed is gone.
you. I know you did this.
He's standing like right where the bed was.
I didn't do anything.
What's his lever?
Yeah, the lever's pretty obvious.
Alright, I see him next to the lever. I'm still staring at him, walk over and I
You just like walk back to here and grab. Okay, you pull the lever.
Yes!
You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Give him a deck save. Come on.
Oh wait, that's
I'll let you make a dex save for half damage.
Oh, bullcrap. His head just goes through the bed.
pretty good. 17. Yeah.
17. Okay, you take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as you kind of get out of the way and it hits your shoulder. So the bed just comes right back down where you were standing, and you were both just laying on it.
He's smoking a cigarette. It's like, wow.
That was good. Was that as good
Watching
for me as you as was for me?
I'm just watching everything.
Let's see.
You guys are massive
Nat 20.
detectives.
It was fucking amazing.
It's all
Oh my
lever.
god, you're so welcome.
How
It's all we
clean
can
is
do
the
it.
floor? Like,
No,
Pretty
yeah.
clean.
Recently, bro.
I
Yeah,
believe
pretty
it.
clean.
and is
Everything's
there like a
clean.
rug?
Yeah, there's a rug too.
Does it seem disabled at all?
Seem what?
Disabled, like kind of like a strewn.
No, it doesn't look a stream at all.
Disheveled, that's what I was.
God, that's too big a word for ink, let alone Jeffy.
Does she normally lock the door at night? Like, would it normally be locked?
You asking the guard who's still kind of like out there behind the door, on the outside of the door?
Yeah.
Yeah, as far as we all know, she keeps it locked.
Check that door for marks or
Sure.
scratches or
Investigate
something like
You have the biggest?
that. No, I don't.
Trey.
You have the tallest walls.
7.
I have the widest.
It's a door.
Yeah.
I'm gonna retry the nightstand, I guess.
Alright. You ignore the other two dressers in there and you reopen the same nightstand again.
Yes.
Alright? Give me a
4 again.
God.
you actually break the drawer this time. You pull it out and it won't go back. You know, like how sometimes you pull it out and it won't go back in? But this time, as you go back in, you hear it,
And now it's
and it just won't go. Like, if you push it, it goes lopsided and it just won't go back. And so you just kind of like set it on
Is
the
You
floor.
anybody
doomed us all.
is anybody in the restroom right now?
No.
Okay, I want to walk in there.
Okay.
I want to investigate first.
Sure.
Okay, that is a 19.
Definitely some perfume sprayed in here. Other than that,
All right. Would anybody be able to see or hear me where I am right now?
depends on how loud you are.
If I cast a spell with verbal components.
They might hear you muttering, but not anything particularly.
Okay, I want to, as subtly as possible, I want to cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
While he's doing that, I'll wouldn't want to walk back in.
Nothing picks up.
Is there a balcony?
Check out the.
So, for the flavor text, I pull a little blind die out of my pocket, and then I sort of hand over it, and then I move and it's replaced by my eyes.
Okay.
So I'm so nothing in here. Anything in the main room?
Nope.
I'm gonna get tired of actually searching, and I'm just gonna fucking sit down, pull some incense sticks out, and I'm gonna cast my what's it called? Location of Celestial Fiend, Undead, Consecrated, and Desecrated Places. Not
Okay.
Oh gosh, you going hard?
He just starts casting stuff. You guys see him just pull things out of a bag, start setting them down in a ring, right here in the middle of the floor.
What you doing, Jingles?
Don't worry about it, Harry.
Anyways, I'll come back into the room and check out one of the dressers that hasn't been.
Okay, sure, yeah, give me an investigation check.
10.
Some drawers, you find some clothes, some like delicates, and you're like, oh god, no.
I'll go through the other.
Speaking of clothes, I want to check for that nightgown that she was last seen in. Is it here?
Not that you see.
I
Or you can
fucking
check it.
hope not. Good grief.
Everywhere.
Do I sense anything?
Well,
Are you
I
trying to
mean,
investigate?
Because that's like 10 minutes, isn't it?
Not currently.
I think it's instant.
Is
It doesn't
anyone-
say anything
Is
about
it a
time.
ritual?
Is anyone
Not
trained
sure.
in
It's like my
investigation?
thing. Hold on, let's see. What
Check and see. It may not. If it's instant.
Kaido, could you give me a hand? I'm going to check through this dresser.
+1.
18.
More clothes.
Okay.
Girl's got tons of clothes.
It just says as an action.
Okay. So you cast it. What is the radius on that?
60 feet.
Then I believe it is the standard block by foot of stone kind of thing.
I believe so.
3 feet of
Inch of
stone.
stone.
Yeah.
Inch of wood.
Yeah.
Oh,
I just did it dead in the center of the room, basically.
Nothing.
Cool.
Does it last for a while too? Follow you
it
around?
just says until the end of your next turn.
Oh, dang. Okay.
you got time
it's
to
like
walk
flash.
into the bathroom at least.
Yeah, you can walk around a little bit if you want to.
You guys walk around for a couple seconds.
Don't pick anything up here.
I just start going along, pretty much just jumping everywhere, trying to see if I can find a hollow spot.
Okay. You can give me an investigation check.
Oh, I dropped it.
Because I'm like, we're on the second
Are there
floor.
bars or anything
Third.
on the window?
We're on the second.
Third
You're on
floor's
the third.
below us.
Oh, okay, third. Yeah, so. 11.
Nothing.
Fucking -2.
I'm gonna go out into the hallway. See
Okay.
if is there like a banister or anything for the
Not from
staircase?
here, no. I mean, you can go back down the hall to another staircase.
Any sort of like drag marks or any sort of like hand on the wall type marks?
No, nothing like that.
And you said it was maze-like.
There's a lot of twists and turns. It's a castle. There's a lot of halls. I mean, it's not like it's intentionally misleading. It's
Yeah.
more like, let's add another wing.
I go to the window.
Okay.
I open it up and I look up
The
and down.
hills are alive. Yeah.
Look up and down at the walls.
Sure.
I was gonna give him a hand with that.
Give me an investigation check.
Can I go to the window too?
I'm gonna help him with that.
That's probably just a 9.
9.
11.
Only thing you notice, the floor below you does not have a window, nor does the one on the ground level. The one above you does have another window. To the sides, each of these rooms on either side have a window as well. And nothing like, there's no ladder, no rope, no vine growing along here or anything.
If I peek my head out the window, how many floors up does it look like there are?
2 more.
2 more? And there's only the one window directly above?
Yeah, there's one above it too.
Okay.
I'm just gonna stand up, pick my things up, and brush myself off, and go. Well, she won't help me. I'm just gonna start searching myself again. I guess I'll search the last dresser that's left.
I think they've all been searched, but you
Have
can
they?
search again if you want.
One of them we've been searched once.
10.
10. Find some clothes.
Woo.
Can I give him the help action?
Sure.
You're at the window.
Oh, am I still doing that? I mean, I can be. I just didn't know how much later it was. Fine, don't take me help. You're good.
I'm so bad at investigating.
What's the floor made out of wood?
Wood.
Yes, this floor.
Is it fully covered by the rug?
No, the rug's mostly in the center.
I'm just jumping around the room.
Okay.
Excuse me, God. How long ago did this A young one disappeared.
3 nights.
3 nights. Goodness.
I thought he said God. So. I'm just gonna walk over the rug and go, there's no way, and just fucking pick it up.
You can't pick it up with the bed down. It kind of weighs it down.
I'm gonna pull the lever then and then try to pick the rug up.
Okay, you roll it up and pull it back. Looks like wood floor.
Feel around, make sure it's not some
Okay,
sketchy thing.
sure. Give me another investigation check.
I'll help with this one.
Okay. 7.
7. 10. You go around and start hitting on the floor. You're not finding anything. Ink comes by, starts jumping now where the rug was too. He's just hopping, kind of getting in your way as you're trying to. And then as he gets to right about here, you hear the ground kind of go from like to like a, and then it goes right back to like a more solid sound.
I'm gonna get my hand axe and just start fucking cleaving away.
Oh my gosh. Is there a handle there? Anything
No,
like that?
there's
Okay.
no clear handle there at all.
I'm doing what my brain think is right, so
Vandalism.
yes, I weaken with hand axe, then grab Hellshire and just fucking
Okay,
Hulk smash.
you give me a strength check for that hand axe.
Fuck that dice. God.
Man, how does it feel to suck?
Strength check. I'm tired, so 7.
Ding!
Maybe we should have
You're
someone.
using the back of the
Maybe we should have had somebody stronger like Cam do it.
No, you gotta
I'm
put your,
only
you,
planning.
you gotta put your back into it like this. And I jump as hard as I can.
The guard puffs in.
No!
Okay.
I'm gonna try
Hey,
it
guard!
again.
We need somebody strong.
I can help you if
Can
you
you
want.
go fetch Slate for me?
He's busy at the moment.
Actually,
God.
probably a good thing because he.
Do you have a weapon on you?
Yeah. Pulls out his pike and hands it to you.
I'm gonna grab his pike and just.
Give me another strength check.
Nat 20.
Okay.
The floor
The,
Of course, it's a
so,
fucking pike.
so your pike kind of has like it's like a point, and then it's got kind of that secondary point on there that's really more for like grappling something
Yeah.
or pushing something at bay, maybe even disarming if used correctly.
Pushing up lanterns.
Yeah. So it's you jam it, and both heads of it just go through, and then as you pull up, a perfectly square piece pops off. You see that there were some hidden hinges underneath the floor that you just tear through as you lift the pike back up. There is now a perfect square, about 5 feet wide, just straight down. There's a ladder.
Oh, this fits perfectly on a battle.
Well, I believe we know where to go. I'm going down this ladder.
What are you doing with the pike?
I'll just leave it there. I guess.
Okay.
With the weight-
Adventure!
with the weight of the wood, it's probably just standing straight up.
Yeah,
I'm just
pretty much.
I'm gonna hand it back to him with the wood still on it.
Oh, thanks.
What's below this room and the floors below?
Nothing that I know of.
We shall find out, Cam. I'm climbing
I didn't know if there
ladder.
was like another room that he thought was there, and then
No, I don't
Ah, that's where we keep
think
the.
so. I think this is an extension off. I mean, I don't think there's any windows down there or rooms.
I follow him.
That's where they keep the human sacrifice area.
So you just slide into it.
I jump down.
Are you wearing gauntlets or gloves?
Yeah, I have that. No gloves on.
Okay, I was about to say.
But he's the one sliding. I was going down, and he was like, "I will follow you." And I just imagine this robot just fucking grabbing and just.
He just like butt to your head.
500-pound body.
Wait, can I write Jim down?
Sure, I don't think that's his name, by the way.
I know.
it's a
You guys all go down. Britain's like the last one. Kind of. Oh
Britain's-
Oh
god.
yeah.
What the fuck, Britt? When did you get here?
I've been here the whole time.
we just keep forgetting about it.
What happened to your face?
We've been with him for like a day since he did that.
I know.
Later, man.
Please, let's go down. So you guys climb down, definitely climb through one floor. And you reach another, land on the ground. You're in a dark room.
I can see. It's not dark for me.
What kind of vision do you have? Dark vision. So you see in black and white then. So there is a stone floor.
Okay.
Definitely not a door out of here that you can see.
Okay.
There is a table. And there is a skull sitting on the table with what looks like a candle hole drilled into its head. No candle in it though currently.
Wax on the skull.
Are there any candles around?
Nope.
I'm gonna light up my lantern.
Cairo.
Now I can see.
Alright, you arrive down, light your lantern. There is a piece of paper, it looks like a map maybe of the town, and a skull with a candle holder on it, essentially.
Anything distinct about the map of the town?
Yeah, there's a circle drawn around something.
What is that something?
It's not labeled, it's just you don't recognize the location, you don't know the town well enough, but there's a single building is circled.
I'll take them out.
How far is it from the castle?
Copy it.
About 3 blocks, maybe.
3 blocks.
You can copy it.
I'm going to copy it.
15
Okay.
feet.
And I'll take the original copy.
I'm going to
Some
grab.
OG.
I'm original.
You know you love me.
I'm going to take a look at the skull.
Okay.
Anything in particular, other than the fact that it's got a fucking hit.
It's definitely Elven.
Elven, alright, yes. Does it just, off the top, does it seem particularly magical?
No.
Okay.
Put a candle in.
Is it just
Seems
this,
like it might be a component to something, though.
Is it just this room that's down here?
Mm-hmm.
No doorways.
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah,
Not that you see, at least.
I'll investigate this room.
I'll
Sure.
grab the
How
skull.
tall is that ladder?
I mean, it's
Is it
2
more, is it more than
floors.
60 feet? No.
No.
Are you trained in investigation?
No.
I'm going to.
Fly.
Oh,
Just gonna, I would have been able to see it earlier then.
Nope, not through the stone.
Not
In the
this
wood.
time?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm going to grab the skull.
Do it.
I'm going to grab the skull.
Okay. I will tell you though, just because even just with investigation, this is definitely desecrated, but nothing seems inherently magical that you can tell right off the top of your head.
So, the little girl was practicing black magic?
With my background in skeletons, do I know what this is?
It's elf. Yeah, he already figured it out too.
It's elf, I tell them.
It's elf.
In this room, are there any
And she doesn't like
powders or
knuckles.
any residue of anything?
You do find some
18
dried
is
blood
it?
on the ground. Looks a little older than 3 days though. This doesn't look very, very fresh. Feeling around the wall, you do see that there's some areas that the stone has been smoothed out a little more, maybe touched more or used more. But that's really about all you got.
Try letting that skull blaze.
Please go open. Don't open me.
Can I
You have
go on the
five.
wall and
There's
try to
another
like
candle in here.
hold
I'll
the
put a candle
earth
in.
in to see if there's like
yes.
a doorway that appears?
Anyone got a light?
You're just kind of pushing stone at that
Fuck
point. I
you,
mean, you can just go around and push on stones if you want.
Yeah.
I'm lighting the candle.
I'm holding the...
Which candle?
The one that I put in the skull.
Okay, you put one in there. You light it. You have a skull with a candle in it.
Very cool.
That's badass.
Very cool candle.
Very cool. Very macabre. I'm thinking like a beetle kind of way.
No, I think it's just a skull.
Maybe put it back where it was. So hold it.
One way or another, it's evidence.
Taking my candle back.
No,
Okay.
it's a skull.
I'm going up the ladder.
There are things in this world that are beyond your comprehension.
So there's nothing else
He's
in this room,
understandable.
just flat walls, a skull, a table, and dry blood.
Dry
The
blood.
map on the.
Can I check out the dry blood?
Sure.
Where is it? So it's
Ask
It's
this
my
man.
dry blood. Yeah.
it's yours.
It's not.
Okay.
Just had his first
Where was it
period.
around? Was it just like in the middle?
Closer to the desk. Yeah, but also closer to the smooth wall.
Was it a lot?
Pretty significant amount. Not like somebody bled out completely here, like repeatedly cuttings of something.
How old?
Definitely older than 3 days,
Older than 3 days. Yes.
but not like millennia.
I see. Anything in medicine check might help me.
Probably not.
I'm going up to the ladder.
Going back up the ladder.
Yes, that's what that means.
Are there any bloodstains on that skull?
I just want to
I'll
check
go back
out
up a
again the wall that has like the smooth portion.
Sure.
Just
Yeah.
Give me an investigation.
I'm kind
Around
of
that.
with Cam because I'm like, somebody had to get in here.
fuck me, dude. 5.
It's a wall.
Unless it was the little girl that's been doing all this shit, then there has to be another way in.
Yeah, I feel like it's not her. It could be, but
You don't fucking know.
but like I feel like there's probably another way in.
14-year-old girl, getting a little bit rebellious, finds like a book of black magic.
And then there's also the
Which
map
I
that
remember
has a
those days.
distinct location circle that's not too far from here, and there might be some way from here to get to there, maybe. I don't know.
I start jumping around again.
It's the floor.
It worked last time.
So, asking the guard, that nightgown that she was wearing, is it long sleeved or did it kind of end early?
About to the forearm.
So 3/4 sleeve.
Something like that, yeah. She wears it all the time.
Any markings on her?
What?
Any markings on her? Any scars or anything?
Not that I've ever seen.
Yeah, looking for blood and scars or something.
Oh God, why?
Related to healing. You know.
What?
Possibly.
Somebody hurting her or?
Oh, no, we're just wanting to understand her constitution, you know, because depending on how healthy a person you are, it could be. So the stress of the situation could take a toll more than others. Just more wanting to understand her. Oh God. No worries, I assure you.
Do you recognize where this map points to?
Yeah, that's the old tower in the middle of the town. The thing's been abandoned for years. Like, hundreds of years.
Is it accessible?
By road? Yeah.
Is it locked?
You can get in the front door, I guess.
Put it on.
Easy enough?
Nobody comes out of it.
Sure.
Why is that?
Oh no. I didn't ask them.
Wait, so you've got in the middle of town, there's a dangerous sort of a dangerous tower that is fabled that no one comes out of it, and you have a rebellious teenage girl, and your first thought isn't to check the dangerous tower.
No, it's a historical landmark that belonged to number 4.
Okay. Well, either way, it seems
He was our king's granddad.
I see. Regardless, it seems that that's the way we're headed to. So,
Good day.
Why?
So does... I'm sorry.
No, you're
conversation going.
Go ahead.
I'm still downstairs.
Okay.
Well, then do your thing. I'm done.
Me and Cameron are just hanging out.
So if
Hey,
I
boys,
double
hanging out in
check,
the hole.
it does say that I can do pretty much the same thing with stone that I can with earth.
Okay, what are you doing?
I want to like mold earth, like tear down that wall and see. If
Okay, you're just tearing down a wall right now?
Mr. Gorbachev.
Yeah.
Well, I hope it's not a structure supporting wall. Sure. How long can you? How much can you mold at a time?
5 foot cube.
I start climbing up the ladder.
Okay, 5 foot cube per 6 seconds. I guess is it an action?
Yeah.
It moves at 5 feet over any available space.
So where are you pushing it to?
So I guess just outside, out along.
Okay, so you're just like basically molding the stone out at a time.
Basically.
Okay, you start. Are you going through like a 5 foot section, like at a time, or are
Probably.
you going to like clear all of it at once? And
I would probably do it kind of slowly. I want to just see if there's like. I feel like there's a tunnel somewhere down here.
okay.
It's the same.
I feel like there's a tunnel, and I'm trying to just see if I can get past the first part of the door to get into the tunnel.
Okay.
That's all I'm really
All
trying.
right. You pull basically the equivalent of one brick out.
Yeah.
Set it down. You go for another one. You pull it out.
Cam, what are you doing?
Trying to find the tunnel. I feel
You
like
go
there
for
is-
another one. You pull it out. You
No,
go
I mean, like-
again.
You were literally just pulling stone out of the wall.
Yeah, it's
About maybe
How are you doing this?
maybe 10, 15 feet straight back, you hit what looks like drywall, like the back end of drywall. You think you're probably coming into the next room over.
yeah. Well, what we went down the ladder.
You're on the first floor. Equivalent.
Oh, so we are on the first floor, not like below it.
No.
Okay.
Could this be a servant's quarter? I yelled down the hole. Hello!
It is just a hole that I made, right? It's
Yeah.
not like an actual tunnel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
couldn't.
look
I
at it.
could not crawl through this.
Drywall.
Hello. Is anybody out there?
No response.
I am the Lord of the Wall.
Alright, I'm just gonna put the stones back.
Okay, you just start
Yeah.
putting it back. All right.
Yeah.
Why are you putting them back?
Leaving them out.
We need to know where this goes.
I don't think that this. I think this is just another part of the castle. I mean, I can.
This is not part of the castle.
Alright, fine. I'll take more out. I'll take more out.
Keep going.
Just.
All right.
I'll make a crawl space big enough for
Dig
the
a
two of
ton
us.
of. Dig
About-
a ton.
About 20 minutes of just moving to get this big enough and spread out a bit. You, at some point, notice sticking out, looks like there is some sort of gear mechanism. Like maybe there is some sort of movement to this wall. but you've kind of bypassed it and just started pulling wall pieces out instead.
Okay.
Look at this
what
tower.
does.
It's crazy. Wow, it's so tall.
But there's now a tunnel.
Yeah.
A small, just crawl space tunnel.
I kick the drywall.
Okay, you go to the other side, you kick. Your foot goes through.
Yes. I pull back out.
Give me a strength check.
Oh God.
You're
My
Oh,
team.
good.
That's it. Okay, you pull your foot back out.
It's a mimic wall.
Come
You look
on,
through.
boy. I'm a martial arts expert.
There's like, you hear like, on the other side, and then a head pops out and looks through the hole as you're looking through. It's one of the guards from the hall.
Which hall?
Like the main hall when you first were ushered
Oh
in.
fuck. What's up?
What the hell?
We found a murder room.
How'd you get in the wall?
Magic?
Yeah.
He does magic.
Y'all all in the wall?
No, there's just 2 of us here.
Alright, alright, get over here. Yeah. And the wall.
I am the wall.
How do you get in the wall?
Magic.
Oh. Hey! There's like some people just coming over and investigating you guys in the wall. Nobody seems concerned, but they're all confused.
Can you break more holes so we can get out of here?
Sure. Move your face.
Are you coming out the wall? Wait, let me move the painting off the wall. Dang, come
No, I
on now.
Want to roll damage?
Yeah.
Do I roll damage or attack?
Damage. Just kicking right in front of you. 6. Can't get through. It hit drywall this time. You roll back for another one. He runs up, grabs what looks like a large painting off the wall, sets it down. Okay, come on out.
8.
Hey, that just through the same spot. That's enough to start busting through.
Okay.
Over time, you start chipping it through. But you get back out on the hall.
What happened to that? What happened to?
Did it.
Why have we been sitting?
I don't
here
know if
for
we really
3 minutes?
accomplished much.
No, this is like happening at the same time as you guys talking to the guard and doing wherever you're going right now. So,
I mean, we wouldn't have been leaving without them. And you said that.
are you
took
guys just
20
waiting
minutes.
up top?
I mean,
No, I'm leaving.
Okay, where are you going to go?
The tower.
Tower.
Okay.
You gonna let anybody know where you're going, or just walking out?
The garden is.
Okay. Well, I mean, I was, so I guess I'm.
Right.
I guess just to keep things making sense, we would have yelled down like, "Come and we're headed to the tower."
You guys don't hear
shit.
much because you're moving Earth at the moment
Yeah.
and talking to each other, but it probably happens around the same time by the time you navigate the halls back down, that you guys come out about the same time as they have started kicking through this drywall.
Oh yeah!
Oh my.
And you see them crawl out.
Oh my god.
to the tower.
There's a tunnel.
There's a tower?
Yeah.
That's what made a tunnel.
Why not use the ladder?
I could have sworn there was actually going to be a tunnel that went somewhere else, but it led us here, so...
Well, there were gears and stuff back there, so...
Oh, there was
from
some
the
sort of
main door.
mechanism?
About
Actually,
30
take a look at
feet.
that mechanism real
Yeah,
quick.
I want to check that
Okay.
out.
30 feet in.
Maybe it goes down instead of straight forward.
Yeah, I
The
was
staircase.
do you want to go take another look at that mechanism and see if there's like
Okay,
a
so
switch
you
or
going
whatever?
out or you inside already? Or have you come out already?
No, I probably was just peeking my head.
Okay.
I'm just turn back around.
There's a gear in there. Looks like the mechanism's further into the wall.
Just move some things around it to see if I can get a better...
Sure. Definitely an opening mechanism. These turn, and it looks like it pulls the wall, like into, as you go through, it looks like the wall next to you is hollow, and it pulls this wall into the other one.
Okay, well, I don't want to do the mechanism while I'm in this wall, just in
Probably
case.
not.
But can I, for the wall that I knew was hollow, can I start pulling out shit that way and make a hole? See if there's like a tunnel in there.
It looks like this is just a door that opens between the hall and this room.
Yeah, I don't think it's a tunnel. I think
It's a
just
door.
a door.
It's a door.
It's a hidden door that we just dug through.
This, yeah.
Yeah, it's a hidden door. And
I
it's
just wanna-
it looks like it's operable from either side.
Okay.
So, definitely somebody that works at the castle?
I mean, it would have to be to get through the girls' room to come down here and then order somebody.
I think they came from the hall.
Yeah. But how will they would have to also work here? How else would they know?
Or
That's
someone that worked.
What?
Maybe they don't work here anymore.
Well, I guarantee after this they probably won't work here anymore.
Fair as well.
And Cairo, can you believe how easy it was to make it to the top of this tower?
Indeed.
We're gonna ask the guard.
Which one? There's like 4 of them now, just gathered around this
I'm sure
hole.
they don't know what I'm about.
They're all like trying to like move like different parts to see if they can figure out what opens it. One of them finally finds like the nail that the painting was hung on. They push at it, and when they push it in, the gears start turning. You kind of have to like scurry back. That's what's left of the wall into the other one.
Does his tail get catched?
No, not going to pull off his tail, pop off.
I tell stays tucked under.
It only stays open for 5 seconds and then closes itself back.
Shit.
How loud is it?
Not at all. Very well kept.
How is somebody supposed to get through that in 5 seconds?
Dive. You run.
Yeah, normally you can move a
I
lot
thought-
faster whenever you're not moving the dirt
I
out of
thought
the
you
way.
said it was like 15 feet between that room and here.
I can cover 15 feet in less than 5 seconds.
Ink can cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Or
guess
like
so.
You can
240.
definitely. The
Literally
average person's
everyone
move speed is a lot faster than that.
Bruh, I could go through that door, make coffee, eat a sandwich, and then come back.
Just thinking, not in D&D terms, but just like realistic terms, I guess.
That's still not bad.
Yeah, I
That's really not bad.
Dude,
Maybe my
I
perception
could
of
run
15
in
feet
there.
is fucked up.
15 feet, my friend, is like that wall to like maybe you.
Oh, okay.
This
Yeah.
Like-
My perception of 15 feet.
In fact,
is just
maybe
off.
shorter than that.
Dude, this
Counterpoint,
table's 6
though,
foot
like-
across.
That's an uncomfortably like close amount of time. Even if you're like kind of like the fact that you kind of have to like boogie a bit to get.
You know what else is uncomfortable? Having a guard stumble across your open door.
So you're a murderer.
Oh,
So
I agree.
you have to
So
do
you're
what you have to do.
Skull,
Yeah.
can holder, blood on the floor, murderer.
Alright, what would you like to ask a guard?
The senator, is he...
I am
The king?
No, the senator. The dude's daughter that we're trying to find?
Oh, yeah, he's human.
All I need to know. Going to the tower.
Yeah, I'll follow
So it's
along.
not her skull. Damn, that would've been
I
so
see
much
what you're
easier.
asking. No, okay.
That would have been like, oh, done.
We will let the king know so that way nobody bothers you while you are in the tower. It's again sort of a relic. It's not a you don't go in anymore. It's just kind of the thing.
Okay, bye.
You guys head out. The streets are still just as busy as they were before, and you go about 3 blocks, and you come upon I see him too. He's just playing some D&D, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Just playing some D&D.
Insect mound! Insect mound!
I'm a mini.
You
Insect.
You guys are at the base of a tower. It's about 6 stories tall, so it's really not too bad. But at the top, there's kind of a spire to it. It gives it a lot more perceived height than it actually has. The front door is chained shut.
I've already exceeded my strength roast for today, so, do your shit.
Wonderful. Okay, so it's chained.
Mm-hmm.
It's chained up.
Yeah, it's just chained up.
We go for a double smackaroo, synchronized smackaroo, battering ram style.
Any of y'all know
Wait.
knock?
If we pick up Jim and we slam him again.
I'm against this.
Damn.
I just like pull on the chain or like,
It's
do a
locked.
lot. Okay.
We just synchronize, beat the shit out of it.
Synchronized. Kick
Are you
it in.
breaking down the chain or the door?
The
Yes.
chain.
Okay.
Okay.
Fuck that door.
20. Not nat.
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
No, 13.
That's so
Really
good.
solid hit on that chain. Your gland's a little bit off yours. Give me some damage. What kind of damage is this? Bludgeoning?
Magical bludgeoning, I guess, because
Okay,
Hellshower.
yep. That's gonna help a lot. Piercing doesn't do much to chains.
Really?
9.
9?
So,
Nice dent into the chain. Look, one link is pretty weak looking now.
Go for a schmickety schmack again.
Cast mini.
not again. Or I also hit it.
18.
Okay.
18 for that one.
Go for it.
See
Yeah.
if you-
Yeah.
You
I
gotta see if
just-
you hit.
Hmm?
You gotta see if
Oh,
you hit.
okay.
I just imagine this is like a ting,
Same
ting, ting,
What is it?
ting.
13.
13, same thing. You're glancing off it, you just can't get a good solid hit.
I got 18.
Damage.
Maybe you should rage.
Ooh. 12 damage.
12. You through that link,
Reckless
the chain from the weight of the lock just kind of unfurls itself. Slams onto the ground.
Can I open the door now?
Oh, it opens.
Cool.
And it's more of like a handle. It's more like they were holding this because it pushes in. By the, so I go right in
I
front
wonder
of
if
the
one of
camera.
the guards has a key.
Probably.
Who's mine?
But you're in it now.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I got back with the key. I suppose. Well, you got on faster than I did, so bravo.
I walk right in that door.
When people are missing, speed is key.
Not wrong, but it has been 3 days.
Yes, it's been a long time for them to finally do something about it.
Excuse you.
That was Zach.
That was probably Trace.
Walking in.
Zergles, my greatest enemy. Imperfect shapes, terrifying.
That's not right. It's actually like
Cam, do you know much about the Hive?
not a lot.
Not a lot.
Very pre-you.
Do you know if they were particularly magical? You knew.
You better find out.
Yeah, we're walking right in his fucking front door.
So you walk. You guys walk into this door here. Well, whoever's in the front, they swung it open. It swings wide open.
Oh, I think Darius said that he's just walking
Yeah.
in.
Yeah, I just opened it. Ink just walked past me.
You walk in. To the right, there is what looks like a very, very big door. I mean, huge. But it's like double turn locks and swings open. And there's like a massive keyhole on this side. Then on
Guys, that's where all the money is.
this side,
It's a money room.
there is 5 statues. In front, there is 1 big statue, and it looks like there might be 4 other statues over here, and a smaller door on the back end.
I start trying to pick that lock.
Okay, go for it. On this side?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would look.
It's a fucking money room, dude.
Maybe.
Or just a roof above.
How?
Yeah, ceiling.
I don't know.
Nice bounce.
It bounced out.
At least he bounced
sleight
it
of hand?
in.
It hit in and shot out. It's so weird.
It's kind of like in the golf where you like hit in and just. Yeah, sleight of hand. That is a 15.
15? Nothing. Not even close.
Dang it.
I want to look at the statues, the smaller ones.
Okay. The ones over here?
Yes.
There are 5 different individuals.
Alright.
The one at the front, I guess these are important. They're all labeled numbers 1 through 5. The one at the furthest to the left is labeled 1, and it seems to be an archer. They none of these have a very clear gender to them. The way they're dressed is
Species.
you cannot tell. They all cover their faces very well. You can tell they're individual by their eyes, but you cannot determine their gender, you can't determine their race. The first one is an archer, very clearly, bow drawn back, wearing a facial covering, very almost what you see people of the desert wear in a lot of other continents. They cover their face so that they either can hold moisture for breathing better, or just to cover it from the sun. And then he's wearing a headpiece as well that does drape down to the sides, or they, I should say. And they have an arrow currently notched, and it looks like it is supposed to be on fire, but it's stone, so it's very hard to tell.
So there's something unique about their eyes?
Their eyes are all different. Like, you can see their eyes, so you can tell that they're individuals. They're not meant to be the same person. Like, eyebrows are slightly cut different, depth of the eyes, spacing. They're definitely representative of individuals who are not the same person, but they are all dressed differently.
Alright.
The second one seems to be in full armor, with a helmet that has the eyes and like a slit down the middle cut out, but it comes to point almost like it's a crown as well. It's labeled number 2, and he has probably one of the biggest swords you've ever seen, and he's holding it like this, just towards the ground. Large spikes come off his shoulders. The third one is labeled number 3, and almost looks like they are supposed to have their back to a wall as they're kind of like posted up. There's a dagger pointed backwards in this hand. They're also wearing a facial shawl, but they have more of a hood on. Definitely a very roguish type, definitely leather armors. The fourth one is 4, obviously. Full facial hood. This is the only one whose eyes you can't see, as the hood seems to cover all facial features completely. One hand is pointing, and it's the left hand, it's pointing almost this direction. and they have a staff which has an eye cut into it. And then the last one is number 5, and they have what looks like almost a beak mask on. The eyes are still visible through 2 holes in it, and they have a very tattered cape with a hood that drapes down the back. They have one arm up, almost in a fist, and the cape below them billows out, and it doesn't look like they have legs. It almost looks like it's supposed to be cut smoky. Perhaps they're supposed to be flying or summoning something great underneath them.
Gaseous form.
Yeah, something along, like midway through casting something.
I'll go check out the massive statue, I guess.
Sure.
Go check it out.
These are basically copies of the other ones, with the exception of none of them have their weapons. They are 1, 2, 3, 4, or no, 1, 2, 3, 5, and 4. 4 being the big one in the middle.
Because it's 4.
Because this was their home.
Where's his hand pointing now?
Just straightforward now.
I'm going to see about if the weapons can be removed from the smaller statues.
They cannot. They're definitely cut in there.
Do the there's like the 2 fingers from number 4 point to the same place and they meet up in like a middle area?
No, not quite. It's a good question, but no.
Is the back door unlocked?
And in fact, it doesn't even have a handle or anything. It looks like it slides up by some kind of mechanism.
Take one of your daggers and put it in the sword guy's hands, and it looks like the tiny version of the sword.
No. Keep picking that lock.
Okay, we it's not gonna happen.
Try the little door.
Is there a lock on the little
No.
door?
It's a sliding mechanism of some kind.
Mold Earth Boy.
That's,
I don't want to go through that whole ordeal again.
I'm gonna
I
give.
could.
You won't be able to on this one. It's magical.
I'm gonna give one the mind glove. See if that does anything.
Nothing happens. Seems very specific. It kind of fits awkwardly in their hand.
This is... Forgive me, this may seem a bit sort of foolish, but this feels very puzzle-like. I think we all get that vibe. Maybe try firing a flaming arrow at number 1. The statue.
I'm gonna set it on fire.
Okay. It does not light.
It doesn't lie.
It's stone, for one.
Well, I mean, like,
Are these statues movable?
He's gonna burn the oil off.
that's fine. Oil burns for a while.
You just shove it on it.
Are they movable?
Give me a strength check.
when you shove it.
Yeah, which one are you moving? Like, they have different weights.
Probably 1.
Yeah,
Just number 1?
Starting at 1.
Alright.
Strength be 11.
Okay. You start to kind of pull on it, nothing. You start to go kind of left, right, and you push, and it slides, and then it hits like a lock. I assume you're all just kind of standing in there.
Yep.
You hear the door that you've opened back here slams shut, and you all feel like you're moving. You're not sure where, but you just feel like the earth is just shifting.
I dropped all 4.
And then it stops, and the door on this side slides open.
Behind the dude?
Yep, this one here slides open.
Okay.
Which one did he move?
Number 1.
1, yeah.
Anybody else feel like we just picked our own fate?
I feel like
Put it back. Show me the 3.
Okay. Oh, never mind.
No, go ahead. What are you doing?
I was
I'm just going to move everything back.
I was just gonna pull number 1 back and then try another one, like 2, and then 3, and then 4, and just see what they all do.
You shift 1 back?
Yeah.
Alright, as soon as you shift 1 back, that door slams shut again. The one at the front stays shut. The world shakes again. The door at the front opens back up.
Alright, I'm gonna try 2 now.
And it does the exact same thing.
Just keeps opening the back door.
Yep, it just keeps opening that door in the back.
So we can get out,
Yeah.
at
Does it
least.
feel like it moves to the exact same position though?
No, it feels like you shake a little longer for number 2.
Can somebody stand next to that back door and tell us what you see through it when it opens?
Is it, how dark is it in the room? 5.
Okay, so I'm going to need you to move it back and push 4.
Just moving everything back for y'all.
Yes, you
Make things a little easier here.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and say this. Move 2 back now.
Okay, you
and
move
then
2 back. Everything shifts. You go down.
Now I'm going for 4,
Okay.
since it's his castle.
4 does not move.
Oh. 3?
3 moves.
Okay. And I'm guessing 5 moves too.
Mhm.
Just 4 is being in.
4 will not move.
And
Can I move all of them at once?
No.
And
As soon as you move 1, the other one
They
either
all unlock.
Yeah, when one is moved, the others will not move.
And does the shifting take longer the more?
Yes.
Yes, the higher up they are.
It's an elevator. Okay.
This is some sort of lifting mechanism.
Yes.
But it's not moving the way you expect because the movement doesn't feel normal. It almost feels more like maybe, in a weird way, the floor is moving to you, not you're moving to it.
I see.
Honestly, I was thinking more like the carousel progress thing, where it's like this.
Oh, yeah.
It may sound like a long shot, but I believe there are something on each floor we must solve to move forward, maybe.
Well, I always like starting at 1 because that's really the only number I know.
Good.
Only number.
Push back 5, whatever I was at, we'll just start at 1.
You go back to number
You're a
1.
horse.
Do I need a strength check and see if I can even move it? Or
No, that's okay.
Okay.
I was just really messing with you most of the first time to see if you'd go through with it or be like, oh no, I don't want to do it now because now there's strength involved.
Yeah, my guy loves strength. So you're like, see if you're strong enough. I'm like, that's who I am.
Alright. Room 1 is open.
I didn't want to seem like a weakling in front of my friends.
You had to redeem yourself from that fucking axe incident earlier,
What accents?
where you're trying to hack down the thing.
He redeemed it with the bike.
Yeah.
No, we weren't paying attention after that.
I was. He saved my life.
Yeah?
Yes.
How?
I had an arrow in my chest.
We were talking
Oh,
about
yeah,
when you
man.
tried to. We were talking about the you were breaking
Right.
the floor.
It's a weird room.
Break it with the axe, maybe some bike.
Yes, I know.
That was what I was forgetting. I was like, I'm forgetting something.
Little oddly shaped.
Oh, that's
It's not supposed to be equal.
just a wall.
I'm sorry for any viewers that have, what's it called, where you like don't like.
OCD.
Yeah, that
Symmetry,
shit.
OCD.
It's not supposed to be equal. He says, wishing it was
Yes.
equal.
Nah, it's definitely not supposed to be, or that would really screw this up.
Well, Ink, I'm gonna tap him on the back. Go for it, cowboy.
I'm going.
Push him in.
Fuck yeah, I charge it.
I follow behind, like, let's see.
I'm using this for ink. I'm just going to go ahead and demonstrate figures for everybody. We're using this for ink. Are we still sticking with colors for now?
That's nice.
Yeah,
So
I'll have the ones painted up.
Okay.
Whenever everything comes in.
Using this for now? Is that what you were using? Or?
I'll use this one because it's more black.
Okay. And then you're using this for now. So I guess you said you were coming up right behind for now because he said he was running through. You're running in as well. We'll use our old figure for Dudley Crowder for now. Then your color is blue, correct?
Yep.
Just another NPC, I guess. Poor guy.
Where's the
Britain Bryce.
yeah, where's Britain?
We're gonna use a gray base for him. We'll use. Golly, I didn't even know we still had this figure. This guy's a piece of work. Okay, we'll use this for Britain.
Who's that?
It's Britain. He just
No,
holds
the
over.
one
He just
that he
holds
said
over.
was-
I'll fit you on it later. He's a good character though. I forgot that I had Justin print that. All right, so you just run straight forward.
Because I know that was turned on.
He's a people pusher.
He's a dog.
The helmet kind of looked like a dragon face.
All right, you just running straight in.
Yep.
Okay, so you run in. I need a dexterity saving throw.
Woo! This is why we sent you in first.
Yeah. I'm expendable, I know.
Cocked as hell. That is
I
dead
can't.
even.
TPK in a tower.
Okay. Dexterity save.
Yes.
No, that's timer.
Could you imagine if we TPK'd in a tower? Like nothing actually
Yeah,
killed us
19.
in the tower.
19. Okay. You're only going to take half damage then.
Right.
Pass a arrow from the wall right in front of you, just straight through.
Ah.
You jump out of the way, and
Hold on one
it kind of hits your shoulder. If you'd completely dodged it, I probably would have made you make the save too, because it's a straight shot. But instead, it hits you and kind of goes up. I don't think you have evasion yet.
I have a strange feeling.
I'm not looking for a thing. Deflect missile.
Oh, you're going to try and catch it?
Yeah.
1d10 plus your level.
I think it has to hit you, doesn't it?
It did.
I mean, I'm taking damage. So technically,
yes,
it did.
technically. That's always confusing, though. 'cause
I mean,
you
it's
save.
set up for like an attack roll.
Right.
So however you want to rule it, really.
Sure, why not?
It makes sense.
Yeah, why not? I don't see any reason not to.
No, deflect missile is level 3. Never mind.
Oh, okay. So you take 4 points of piercing damage.
Oof.
So it
So-
still hurts.
I'm
Pretty
ready.
rough, but it's up into
The
the ceiling.
The arrow did less. Like the weapon did less than us pulling a lever on a bed.
Did we see what he like did to make that happen?
Nope. He ran forward and it shot.
Okay.
Guys, there's arrow traps.
I'm gonna run to the side towards me this way.
Why do arrows hate me?
Alright, you run to right there.
Anything happen?
No.
Is there a small hole in the wall where it shot from?
Mm-hmm. Little tiny slit. But really, you only see it because now you're looking for it.
Can I see any more slits?
Investigating the ground kind of now after the gung-ho run through. The ground looks like it might be dirt. It's almost squishy. There's moss on the walls. Kind of has that damp smell within here. A little rough.
Any wires for mechanisms or anything?
No, nothing that you see.
Do I see
How
more?
dark is it in here?
Very.
I'm pulling out my bullseye lantern.
Alright.
Just looking for any holes.
Where's everybody going? And we're not on any initiative turn right now.
Hello?
I'm going to follow behind Atros.
Okay.
I look for the nearest door or the nearest person that needs
Which way you want to
punching.
go? Towards you?
We'll do a 50-50.
I'm gonna put Hellsharma back and pull
Go
out my
left.
shield.
Going this way?
Yeah.
Turn this way. Maybe we should give some initiative. That way we can just at least operate in an order here. So go ahead and roll me initiative, guys. Just so we can operate in a...
You want to start, James, and go this way? I mean, I crit failed anyway.
Anybody above 20?
21.
Let's do this. It'll be my color today.
It tracks because you ran in early. It makes sense that you go first.
Yep.
Sometimes the dice just know.
15 to 20.
Oh, fuck.
10 to 15.
Hey, 10.
10.
Really?
I go before.
Really?
Can't tell you that right now. Jesus. Wait, no, what?
There's 3 of us that are below 10.
I crit
Yeah.
failed.
My initiative is -1.
So you're not last.
Oh wow, I rolled way better than you, but it's not a minus and you have a +3.
Alright. 5 to 10.
7.
What did you get?
4.
2. Crit failed.
Man, guys, can we have like a
We're
group
getting
chat?
it out of the way now.
Can we have a group chat? Because I feel like your hearts really aren't in it.
Alright,
I'm
Just
behind
run this way?
Atros, so I'm just waiting for him to move. And then I move.
dodge.
how are you going? Like, you going
Not just straight.
just straight? Okay.
That's path is straight.
You get to right here. I need another dexterity saving throw.
God damn it. 19.
19.
By the way, I failed this.
You're good. You hear something behind you, but as you come to right here, you see from the back. Oh man, where are all the zombicide figures?
The should be in the box.
Some of them are not being.
Yeah, I got you.
Thank you.
Goodbye, James. It was nice knowing you.
James no longer exists.
Just like in the last video.
Well, James got PK'd. See you
Wow,
next
you're
episode.
really gonna-
I only need like
It wasn't a
40
dig
of
at you,
them
it
or
was just a fun
so.
reference. You didn't fight me. 40? You were. I'm as equally
Yeah, what?
to blame as
No,
you.
god damn it.
Yeah, I don't see any of the
Okay.
figures.
You didn't bring the
Hey, this
zombicide boxes.
this will work. This will work fine. We'll use
There's
these.
literally a thing where it's like all zombicide.
Dude, look at all these people. We got a bard.
So why would I know?
We got a.
Who's the soldiers?
A bard? Card? Some lard?
Or not.
If
No,
you're
I-
talking about the 2 zombies in that one right there, I'ma doubt it. The 2 colored tree zombies.
Oh, it's almost like I painted them.
That's
That's why the
All right.
protagonist of The Walking Dead was the
colorful to me zombies.
I like green, okay?
Colorful is more like
So where did we get
up
this
to
figure?
here.
Who is this?
That's Cam.
That's Cam.
That is Cam. Hi, there he is, guys. I was like,
Nice.
something. This one looks familiar.
He's just
Who is this?
plain and simple.
Is this
That is
Reeds?
Kaiba.
Kaiba?
Yeah.
Alright, so we'll back in it. Alright.
Yeah,
There he is. Back to you. Two, just out of place. They look like maybe humans. They don't smell like humans. They've got their back to you, and they're kind of making these guttural.
Oh god, you guys need a shower more than me.
One of them turns around, looks at you, and the other does the same.
Hey guys,
Yes.
have you ever heard of stories where there's like rotting corpses on a pirate ship?
Yes.
Turns out they're in towers too. Woo! Charge.
You run forward. What is your movement speed right now?
50. Punchy, punchy.
All right.
Uh, 17.
That hits.
Alright. And that is 8 points of damage.
That one, you knock a jaw off. Just it goes flying.
And I'm outnumbered, so I'm going to spend a key point. Patient defense.
Okay.
Bonus action. And that is going to be my turn.
All right.
I do have patient. It sucks being level 2.
I feel like you do.
I feel like I do.
Did I see where that second arrow came from?
It wasn't the second arrow.
Oh. What happened?
Yes,
You
that
have
second,
no-
that second turn I have step
Oh, it
one
bounced.
patient
He heard
defense
it.
for
That-
Alright.
I prefer
you
patient.
heard something.
Fuck you.
It didn't sound the same as the arrow though. It didn't sound like it just sounded like
How bright is it? I asked.
it's so dark.
So dark.
You can see near him because he's got a lantern going.
Ink, do you need my help?
Yep.
All right, they're both swinging.
Alright. Patient defense, they have disadvantage.
Yep. 4 from 1.
Dodge 1.
Okay. A little better, not a whole lot better. 1 is still. Well, it would have been a crit, but it's not going to be. 15.
15, that's a miss.
That is a miss. Okay, they just. You kind of almost deflect. and
Actually,
hit
these guys
you.
kind of suck at punching. I think I might be good.
Kaiba, not Kaiba. Cairo. Jeez, now we pulled up an old figure and it's really confused me.
Exodia!
You can go forward to the
Instead of Cairo.
walk over to the right.
Ancient
Point
Egyptian.
the lantern down there.
Here's the ancient.
All right, just kind of shine the lantern down.
Anything there?
Wall.
I'm just gonna do an investigation check against the wall, see if there's any more.
Like this wall here or that wall there. Or,
Just wherever I can check.
I mean, probably gonna have to get a little closer to really investigate that wall pretty thoroughly.
Okay. Just the one to the left then.
Okay, I'll let you like check these here. Pretty good.
14.
No trap that you see right here.
Okay, so it was just that one hole so far?
Seemed to be just that one so far. And then you heard something go off over here when Ink was running, but it didn't hit him and he was moving too quick for it to really catch on anything.
Okay. That's all I'm doing.
Alright. I'm still gonna have to get used to everybody's names here. Atris.
I'm gonna hug the wall, kind of walk around like probably 10 feet. About there.
Okay.
Pull out the hand axe and just duck Ink and then just launch that
Alright.
ass.
Which one?
This one here?
Probably the one he's already hit.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like it's fucked up already. Just to
Take out
finish
your
it off
turns.
for him. I'm not gonna hit it most likely. 11.
No, not quite. It into the wall behind it.
Sorry, I can't really see it. I hit you.
Holy shit, you can't break floorboards, but you just embedded an axe in a stone wall?
What can I say? I'm God. Well, I'm gonna watch from back here. Good luck.
Flashbacks. Holy shit, flashbacks.
Britton is going to move out of the way.
Let's see.
Cam.
I guess I'll just come in closer, step past Corbin, and I guess just kind of walk towards where the commotion is. I don't know how far I can actually get from there.
You can get to like there if you wanted to, or if you want to stay back here.
You can put me back over to there. Yeah.
Back over to right there.
Hand axe.
Okay. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Yes, that's why I hugged the wall.
That's good. 21.
You're good. But you actually stopped on the square, so you see it. As you step, you pull your foot back. It's what looks like a bear trap, just... and then it slows, it just comes right back down. You pull your foot back, and you jump back to this space here.
Okay.
I lost a leg.
Yeah. I can see over after.
Yeah. He's kind of threw the axe and kind of ducked a little bit.
All right. I'll try and pop that one with the crossbow.
Okay.
Or do you want me to hit the other one?
So let's... just that, so...
Yeah, I should. Yeah. 13? Yeah, 13.
That hits.
Okay.
They don't have a lot of AC. These are pretty basic zombies.
Missed.
It's gonna be max damage 11.
Oh no. Okay.
It's a D8.
Yeah.
Roll an 8.
The bolt just goes. You sock the jaw. It swings back to kind of like counter hit you. You block it. It accidentally dodges this hand axe as it's like swinging, and it just kind of into the wall behind it. Then it looks to see where it came from, and just the eye splatters onto you. Falls over.
Then I'm blinded.
Ink's gonna
Nice
turn
shot.
Yeah. Also, there's a bear trap right here next to me, so be careful, guys.
All right, it's your go. You want to run through the bear trap?
I decide. I voluntarily sabotage. I hear that.
Try getting through my mental posse. Ching!
I follow Kyra where
Okay.
he's going, with my hands lighting along the wall, and just
Wait to there. What's your movement? 35? 30.
30. And yeah, I'm just
Okay.
sitting there.
Yeah.
In case it needs backup.
Corbin.
I'm going to move forward to where my two compatriots are standing there. He's pointed at the bear trap, and I don't want to step on
Sure.
it. So
You can avoid it.
yes, alright, I'll avoid it. About there. So, can I see anything?
You can see one down, looks like a mass of humanoid flesh, and then a one that's standing and swinging at ink.
All right. These. What am I dealing with here? These zombies?
They're definitely undead.
Undead for sure. So, I'm to some degree aware of the machinations of undead. This one that's down seem actually dead.
Does now.
All right. Cool.
It seems like whatever magic was holding it alive was dispelled by the sheer amount of damage to its head.
All right. I am going to. One second.
I agree.
Yeah, I mean,
I think it's a risky move.
I-
Sure, dude. Yeah.
supporting that individual during this is a little,
Vow of silence.
yeah.
Yes. I'll just. Ink's got this. I'll throw it down.
Okay.
Throw it. I don't need to give up the ghosts just yet.
The zombies.
14.
14, that hits.
Your ornamental dagger?
I was adding flavor. It's a very good dagger. That is 5 damage.
5 damage.
That's
right.
max for me.
It's a pretty solid hit. Kind of into its chest. Ink.
I'm gonna punch it.
Okay.
Let's see if I hit, and then we'll add some flavor. Yeah, I hit. 19 that
Oh, yeah.
roll. So I want to. I see the dagger like stab. I want to pull it out, and then just push it back in. Just
In the
into
same spot. Oh, in the head.
into the face.
Sure. Give me some damage.
Mm-mm. 5 points.
5 points. It's just enough. So you pull the dagger out. There's like a spray of just blackened, coagulated blood that kind of across you. You take the dagger, and instead of even just like conventionally hitting and punching it, you almost like grab it so the blade sticks out right here, and you just punch through.
Dagger.
You go through the eye, and just the force from the pressure making this almost vacuum. You feel your fist kind of get stuck for a second. When you pull it, makes a sound. Just matter starts leaking out, collapses to the ground. You guys are out of combat.
I stomp the brakes.
All
I'll
right.
go collect my dagger.
Can you throw me back my hand axe?
Yeah, you guys
Throw a
recollect
hand
your
axe at
weapons. You're able to get your bolt back.
Can
So
I
don't lose one.
try and disarm that bear trap, or is it a magic?
It's a magical trap.
You just poke it and then
It's a
walk.
magical trap.
Let's just put something over top of it, yes?
Well, I wanted to take it.
Oh, I see.
You never know when you could use a bear trap.
Anything in this corner other than dead bodies?
Give me an
Missile?
investigation check.
I'm just stomping skulls.
Fine.
9. You don't see it. Are you gonna like strip the bodies of the zombies, or
I can.
I mean, is that what you were doing?
No.
Or were you? Oh, okay. You were just checking the corner. Okay.
Yeah, I was just looking around that
Yeah, you
area.
don't see anything. You're just stomping zombies.
Bang, get back up.
Guess I'm gonna start heading back towards Cairo.
Okay.
Go check out the other side.
We'll just watch the floor for any bear traps now that I know that they are prevalent.
Okay.
And walk forward a bit.
All right. Where are you going to?
That right corner.
Like over to here?
Right corner. My right. That small little indent.
Oh, right there. Okay. Yeah.
I'll just check around with the lantern. Anything over here?
No.
Anything in the ground?
Nothing
Anything
that you
seem
see.
like loppy?
No.
Okay. I go back to the statue room then.
Okay. Go back into here. Anybody else checking anything?
I want to check the bodies. You already did, yes.
I didn't check the bodies.
I want to
just
check the bodies.
The area
I want to get an idea of how they might be, how long they've been here, if they have anything
Sure.
on them.
I mean, you don't have to roll for this.
What?
There's really no way to tell how old they are.
Okay.
Because they've definitely been animated for a long time. Once it passes a certain point, this is just a walking dead body. But you do find a tiny silver key in the pocket of one of them. Maybe this big. Tiny, tiny.
Does it fit the loot room?
No, definitely not.
Well, I guess I'm gonna start scrounging this room for a tiny keyhole.
Sure. You just like checking the walls or the
Yeah, just
floor?
I guess feeling around the walls.
Sure.
shooting
Give me another investigation check.
around. Too bad I suck at this and shouldn't. Yeah, I didn't find anything.
Okay.
Wait, I'll give you a bonus.
It doesn't
No.
matter. I do it
Don't
by
do
yourself.
Okay. I'll look around, I guess.
Sure.
Because I know the
You have the key, so yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, that's very good. That is a 23.
23. You start basically following along this wall. You reach right about here, and
Gotcha.
as you're feeling, yeah. No, I'm kidding. There's a stone that it almost doesn't sit right against the other one. You brush some of the like moss that's growing on here away, and there's a tiny little keyhole, about that big. I mean, tiny. If you didn't know what you were looking for, and it wasn't like meant to be eye level, probably never would have found this.
This is going to kill me. You can have all of my things if I die right now. Tell me right
I'll do it.
now. I turn the key.
Okay. You place it in. It doesn't even turn. Once you push it in, it clicks, and you hear the stones individually, and then they slide away. We'll have to pause here, but this door opens. There's a large room. There's this awful, just rotting smell. As 4 figures, which look like they're like crouched down, perhaps eating something, or maybe even just resting, turn and look. Mouths fall open as they stand up and start walking towards the door very quickly. And that's where we'll leave off.